On first down, Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after...
Hey.
Tackle made there
What are
by
you talking
Bilal
about?
Nichols.
What the
Last carry, here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
This is DeMarco.
This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
3rd down.
He can run for it.
Hey, he better stop. Don't do that, Tyson.
He's brought down up near
Yeah,
midfield.
don't do that one.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
The handoff to Aaron.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
He
second
could
down.
play like me. You know, there we don't want to run the ball.
If you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
For Aaron Jones.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Yes, sir.
Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle
Why you?
Fuller.
And he got the computer tackling. Look at him. And he got the computer tackling me. Look at him. You're a joke.
Interception on the opening drive.
You're a
That's one
joke.
thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Austin's got it left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They accept it, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And again, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
I need to get my sweat out.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown, so now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Foles on the handoff. Here's Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Foles on the give to Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it,
you heard the man, all runs.
Ahead of the sticks, whatever yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 18-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Cohen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run with Montgomery. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Oh, that is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Foles. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown.
Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. A toss running left. Cohen. And this
why'd I just punch it in? This nigga not even playing D.
And this will remain a 7-6.
I punch it in, because that's easy.
Now after the touchdown,
I'm not trying to pitch it for it. Come on, bro. I gotta do better than that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Guys, you niggas, like, every time I use it, this nigga literally run fucking right next to me.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. On play action, Rodgers.
Throw it. Oh, hell no. Tavon Austin is not like that. Oh, hell no.
Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right
what
side
the fuck? That's that shit I'm talking about.
Just shy of the 10
Come on, my man, don't do that.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Oh my. What's that?
And sets them up with a 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yardage run, and goes to one of those.
Now Jones.
Yeah!
Goes backwards on this one.
Turn that boy in.
To the 7. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll toss to Jones running left.
Let's
and
go.
Driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now it's Rodgers, and he's got his man in stride.
Go.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Great possession by me. Made him settle.
A 25-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through.
Go. Settle for that 3, boy.
Now at 10-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
3-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Once again, they're going for the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
I gotta go get some more.
No eggs?
I gotta go get some.
Thanks.
You want to start the start?
Yeah, I got it after this game.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yeah.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They try again with Cohen. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 10-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards on the ground. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Toss play, Cohen, right side. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They run. Montgomery.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4.
14. Packers 10.
You don't even have to pass on the guy.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
43-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you're taking a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, and they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Again, it's Cohen. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Preston Smith on the tackle.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Looking deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On second and 12, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. Montgomery.
Today, baby.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
David Montgomery, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking deep for Adams. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the night, and the Packers have cut it back within a score. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
4. And it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Austin. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now a throw here to his running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Flush to his right. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40.
He's back to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well.
Screen! Screen!
He sets up the screen.
Oh my God.
Bears 22-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Bro, are you
dumb? Just inside of 10 seconds to go. Cause
scary.
9 seconds left. So
Bro's the scariest person I played against. You could have really went for a touch. The homie is scary. Scariest nigga I know for that one.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Tyson, nigga, you had 20 seconds. You wasn't going to go for a touch?
It won't continue in the extra period.
That's the scariest shit I ran across all Madden, nigga. Nigga, you had a timeout in 20 seconds and you didn't go for it? Yeah, that's scary. You don't believe in yourself. That's what it shows. No, you don't. Trust me, you don't, bro. You don't. Just keep it in band. You don't.
Something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
No, bro. You don't believe in yourself, bro. You say you want to go into OT?
Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free.
Bro, I ain't gonna. You stupid ass nigga, cuz. Stupid ass nigga, cuz.
Okay, so in the past,
let's go.
First team to score.
Try to open up the playbook, nigga.
If they kick a field goal, though, don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
First team to score wins the game. Nigga, are you dumb?
He's dropped it to 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
Whoa!
Oh, and it's intercepted.
What the fuck?
Picked off at the 23. And into the pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Hey, Cubby. Shit happens. Oh well.
To win it, but to win it on a defensive score.
Wow. Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone.
So it's his yard, June.
I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
Said no.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Oh, dead homies? All right, line it up right now, head to head.
EASports.com.
Oh.
Winners are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Hey, Dad, you need the car started or not?